time to make pumpkin spice French toast roll-ups. I made this recently for a party and it was a hit. They were gone in minutes. So this is a last minute idea for you this Thanksgiving or Christmas, a little holiday treat that you can make. And I'll give you some alternatives too if you're not a pumpkin person. So the first thing you obviously need is pumpkin. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on our burners and we are going to heat up our pumpkin mix. And normally you can use like a can of pumpkin, but this is all I have today. So this is going to heat up for a while, and I just have it on medium. And you just add some of your pumpkin spice mix, just a little because it is very powerful. And then you are going to add however much coconut sugar you want, just to sweeten up the pumpkin, and you can use any sugar. I'm just gonna put a tablespoon in now. I'm gonna let that heat up. It already looks like it's heating up, so I might turn it down just to low and let it sit there. Then you need your bread. So you can choose any bread that you'd like. I'm going for this Nature's Own honey wheat right now. You can also, if you for a healthier version, can use Ezekiel. I've tried this with gluten-free bread and it doesn't work. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut off all of the crust, and you can save the crust if you want to make croutons or something else. And this is the part that takes a long time. Once you get your crust all off the bread, you flatten the bread to make it easier so you can make your roll-ups. So you can just do it however you'd like. I find it pretty easy to do it that way. Once you have your bread flattened, you can take just about like a spoonful of your pumpkin puree mix, just a little bit. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to roll the bread like so. And you're just going to continue that process until all of your French toast roll-ups are done. And then, like I was saying earlier, if you're not a big pumpkin fan, I put some alternatives out here. You could add peanut butter in the middle, which is always good. Or I'm a huge fan of Buff Bake. Shout out to my friend Ashley who runs this business. She's got a bunch of different flavors of like almond spreads, peanut butter spreads. This one is my absolute favorite, Snickerdoodle. Buffbake.com. Check it out. So good. And then, or you know, you can just put whatever you like. 4 more. They probably smell of pumpkin though. I think we actually will have enough pumpkin. Smells so good. Okay. So now that you have your French toast roll-ups, we are going to turn the burner on here and get this heated up on medium heat. Spray your pans so that it doesn't stick. And then you're going to take your eggs and we're just gonna crack them in the bowl. And then another option, if you want to be a little healthier, you could do just egg whites if you want less fat. And so you could, you know, just take out the yolk like this, but I'm not going to. Or you could use liquid egg whites. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna beat our eggs, and then we're gonna dip our French toast roll-ups into the batter. So you could just use some tongs and just get it all on there. It's probably going to take about 2 minutes on each side. And it almost looks like an egg roll when you're all done. You're going to grab a little bit more of your coconut sugar. And I would say at this point you don't really need to measure it out. You just pour it in, because what we're going to do, you're also going to take your pumpkin pie spice mix. Do that. And then just stir it up, because once these are cooked, we are going to finish by dipping the sides into this. And then I found like a helpful tool also is to, let's see here. Put a little bit of water in a bowl or like on a plate so that you can dip the French toast stick into the water and then into the sugar so it sticks more. But yeah, so you just cook them. You could see some of them have like more egg than others, so you could do a little bit less eggs. It's just kind of like whatever your preference is. For your topping, you could do a variety of things. You could do some sugar-free syrup if you want, or you could do regular syrup, or regular honey. This is raw honey. And then to make it a little more festive and fun, I got these little orange sprinkles, so I was going to sprinkle them on top of there too. I'm going to take one of these little ones. So what I'm going to do, see, I'm just going to put it in the water, get it just a little bit wet, and then I'm going to coat it like so, and they're ready to go. And there you have it. There's the final product. Look at how good they look. And they smell like pumpkin. And then when you take a bite, you're going to get that pumpkin puree filling. So it's just going to be extra delicious surprise for people. But yeah, take a look at that. Great little party treat.